beautiful Russian River, Northern California. Oh, it's so gorgeous today. I'm so grateful to be here and to be able to enjoy these sacred waters, this beautiful river, this mother Russian river, just absolutely a stunner and so powerful. She and I got to know each other quite well over this last winter. There was a couple floods that, actually the weekend that I moved here onto the river in November, we flooded and it was really wild. And so she gets really high up there. Like right now, I think she's maybe at the height around 8 to 10 feet. And she gets to about 40 feet. So she reaches all these houses well, there's no houses over right here, but our house is just right on the other side of this that I get to enjoy staying at in California. So I'm super grateful for that. And I'm really getting mentally and emotionally and all those things prepared in my mind, or all the different levels about my big trip. So I'm going to be going to explore different countries, and I will be starting here in this continent fairly soon. I've done these countries before, but I haven't quite gone really in depth to them, and I have the opportunity to do so, and I'm being really called to it to bring some of my particular energy to these certain spaces, including my healing, my coaching. I've been collaborating with another coach, actually a really amazing life coach and therapist, who is bringing their amazing skills to certain areas that I'll be visiting as well. So we're going to be offering massage and mental health wellness, as well as spiritual coaching. And my kiddo also offers retreats that I will be hopefully get to see kind of what they're doing down there too. So they do many amazing, really special LGBTQ community events, and down in their special sacred space. So I've been invited there to bring my gifts there as well, and so I'm super excited about that. So I am preparing for that, and while I'm here in California, I am working, and so I am offering my special talents and gifts here through body work and life coaching and tarot and oracle, and my business is thriving. My coaching business has actually taken off quite quickly, so I've been just doing some downloads and meditations because I'm just working so fast, and it's just really exciting. So I actually don't even have all of my tools that I usually use, my tarot, my oracle, but a lot of times it's just like, I'm just going to do what I naturally do, which is intuitive channeling. So that works without tools. So I just kind of do a meditation, tap in, I step aside, and I tap into either the client or the general energy of somebody that may come through the channeling at that moment that I haven't necessarily met or known that wants to be guided. But today I had a client that I am coming up to an appointment with them, and so I was able to channel guidance through their Akashic records, through their higher self power, and through their ancestors, which I always love that. That's really cool when the ancestors come through and they like help me guide them, because it's just like a lot less energy on my part, if that makes sense. So I don't always call on them, and they just show up when they need to, which is really fantastic. So I had that experience today, yay, on this beautiful river. So this amazing river, she's so alive, and I love the river because she's flows, she's moving, she's dynamic. Yes, the ocean is powerful and also has a different quality, and lakes also have a different quality. So each water element here that we get to experience, and rain and all of that, and dew, and the different types of water that flow on and through earth, on and through us, is really cool. So I've been really kind of getting into the different energies of the water now that I'm down here. So I was doing Mount Shasta in the mountains, and now I'm down here with the water. The river, the big river, Russian River. It's gorgeous. So back to channeling, yes, so we did that, and I was able to close out and think, I do my thankful. So when I'm tapping in, and now I'm kind of clearing my energy, and I'm just being able to really feel the general population. I just love that you come to visit my channel. I love that you tap into the energy with me, and as you seek guidance, allow me to be the channel to help you with that. So today is just so beautiful, so powerful. The sun is shining. I'm getting a lot of benefits of being in the sunshine with vitamin D. It really increases my mood. I think vitamin D is something that we've been scared about, the sunshine, this, that, and the other. Of course, take precautions, be healthy with your skin, aloe and vitamin E and all the wonderful things. But get some vitamin D through the sunshine for sure, as long as you're not allergic. There's been a lot of changes in death and life, and super sad losses recently for a lot of people. Like me and several other of my friends have lost people recently, and it's just very interesting tapping into that death energy, because because I tap into death energy and the spirit quite well once we transition. And I always love feeling the spirit after, just confirming that they're beautiful and they're here with us. Look at that duck just landed behind us. I think that's one of my buddies, Jeffrey, who just passed. So the spirit comes through and just super here and alive and confirming and wanting to be with us. So that's what I get from us when we pass, and there's just such a sweet love for the people that have connected with us in this lifetime, and that we're still here, and we can tap into that beautiful support and strength from especially our guides, especially the people who've been really important to us. So it's our higher our ancestors, we could call them, that are for our highest good, right? So we really want to connect with those ancestors in this, and also people that when they transition to the other realm. So so lots of interesting spirits, fairies, a lot of things happening. I feel so weather is changing again. Summer is almost ending. It's where did it go? We had a cooler summer in July here. It's August. It's getting to late August, I think, and we're getting to September. So I think we have September, October, which will be really nice months here in Northern California by the river. And then it starts getting a little bit rainy in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, sometimes June. So so I know there's a lot of people going back to school, kids are going back to school. So that is part of the energy. Something about kids, something about new birth, death. Okay, so I'm getting some downloads about birth and death, and it's energetic, and it's not necessarily connected to the physical, but it is represented through the physical. We all mirrors of the energy of Earth. We are mirrors of the energy of the connection beyond Earth and the spiritual realm and level. Oh my gosh, so that is so big. So so that is such a good message to share, is that really, for me, and I'm going to speak to myself right now, is just really understand that I am a mirror to the energetics that the universe wants to speak through me, and I am a reflection of the universe and the connection to this realm. And so the important message is to understand that we are living souls. So it's so hard to explain, especially to people who haven't quite connected with that and they're just really living in the body. But yeah, the body is so beautiful. It's such a gift and so important, and definitely nurture it, getting nutrition, gut health, that kind of stuff from spirit, because spirit really wants us to get our vitamins. Yeah, vitamin D again. Vitamins. Because of this change, there's a lot of shifts, so we need to keep our immune system strong. That's what I'm getting. That's the download. Thank you. So immune system support and strength. Please allow everybody listening to this channel to find the right immune system support for their bodies, to carry the light and help their vibrations, help clean and clear the vibrations for this support and the experience of the energetic shifts, the birth and the birth and the birth, the birth of, the new. So Gaia comes, I love channeling in these beautiful spaces because Gaia can speak through me so much. And it's, like, I'm not going to claim to be like the world's best Gaia channeler or anything like that, but I'm just doing my part. So I hope you're all doing well out there and that you're resonating with some of this message or all of it. And I come at you with my heart and my blessings, and just, I'm not a super person that is always that comfortable making connections, but I am super called to channeling and supporting people for in their journey. So I appreciate you letting me help you with that. Yeah. So feeling something in the sacrum, like in the sacrum, not sacral chakra, but the sacrum, which is the bone at the end of your spine, kind of at the base of your spine and your hip girdle, and feeling something about the sacrum. So there's something about the sacrum. Okay, so that's grounding. That is sacral chakra, but it's something else. Childhood trauma. So wow. Okay, so clearing that and working with the Kundalini energy. Okay, so that's how one of the ways that I am able to channel and clear some of my traumas, or whatever you want to call it. I don't like using these terms, but some of those experiences that might have shifted us out of like the knowing, the flowing. So those kinds of things, trauma in the sacrum. So working through the sacrum chakra, sacral chakra, red foods, deep squats, letting that energy out, shaking the sacral chakra. Clearing that, getting, some good yoni oil or some good male oils, and just giving that whole lower part just some sacred herbs, and just letting all of that ground in with the power source, the connection of the Kundalini. The Kundalini energy is creative energy. Kundalini energy is where we create. So we're having some blocks in creating, but we're going to clear that. We're going to get the sage out. Many different herbs are helpful for those things. So incense. I like to put incense and stuff like that just like right under a chair. If I'm sitting in a chair outside, I'll just sit in it and let the incense come all the way up. So I've done a lot of root chakra, Kundalini energy cleansing. Still getting some of that energy out. And oh, look, these ducks are so cute. Yeah, they're fine with their Kundalini. Why can't we be? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what else is good? Dragonflies, duckies. Yeah, so getting that power back, getting your energy. So it's like also the Kundalini energy is your energy. So it's within you. And so when we give that energy out to, because it's our creativity, it's our grounding. And so when we are trying to connect that Kundalini energy, that root chakra energy to others, the outsiders, outside of our body, not outsiders. I mean, yes, hello, we're all here together, but our own experience. That was the download I got this morning also, was I was like, every single individual is having their own journey, own experience, which is 100% unique. Even if we look alike, there's like total twins and doppelgangers out there, which is cool. I love that. It's trippy. But I'm talking about our individual experience, every single person. So even these beautiful ducks and all the fish and every single insect and every single beautiful bird out there and every single molecule and every atom and all this stuff. I mean, the atoms come together to experience more bigger experiences. So here we are, like every one of us is absolutely having our own experience. And the blessings and the beauty is that we can kind of tap into other people's experience. We can learn and grow. And that's also mirror. It's, part of this experience is the people, us people, our animals too, like our people, but the connection, that energy exchange that we share. So the energy exchange that we share really is like part of it, but our own experience is it's so important to come back to that. It's so important to kind of take your Kundalini experience, your Kundalini creativity, energy, your passion, and hold it in an altar, like it's an altar, a sacred space, like your heart space, sacred space. So that's what I'm feeling. That was a cool message. Thank you. Okay, I know. I love y'all, and I'm gonna try to get a few more channeled messages out, weekly in my travels and my working and in between spaces and all that stuff. Like every single moment to me is like, whoa, like a lot of messages and just super downloads and personal growth and prayers and all that stuff. So hope you have a fantastic day. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave your email in the comments below to connect with me in channeled messages. I do tarot and oracle as well. I use runes and all kind. I do writing and all kinds of different channeling. So so hopefully you have a great day, and of course, blessings to you all. And I pray for anybody that is in any kind of pain and any kind of suffering. I pray for you and us and all of us, and we just surround this channeled message with love and just really big warm hug.